Hi, lovely souls. If you are not open-minded, if you are not aware of what's happening, this video is probably not for you. So you might just want to not watch it. I wanted to do this video because many people are not talking about vaccinations and the mandatory masks. And I really wanted to obviously not beat you over the head with this, but I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Are you aware of what's happening? Um, do you agree with it? Do you know how this can impact your life moving forward? So I wanted to do this video. I'm Avishayel, certified raw food educator, holistic health coach. And you guys know I help the professional and entrepreneurial open woman get rid of their stress, drop those pounds through nutrition and lifestyle changes without sacrificing their food favorites and authenticity. Today's video is more so for everyone, obviously. And I wanted to do this because they are trying to make vaccinations mandatory. And I know some people are in agreement with that. And that's because people listen to the commercials, they listen to the doctors who are for vaccinations and they really don't know the dangers. So I will give my personal experience with vaccines. I had about 20 vaccinations and I have experienced being sick ever since. So I am an example of that. For those of you who don't know, I've been sick, my entire life, and vaccines have not been shown to be safe. I was a vaccine injured child and a vaccine injured adult. I have pretty much lost my life countless times due to vaccination. So this is not me trying to push something onto you because it's a belief. This is a fact, and this is something that I've experienced. I've also interviewed on the Avi Unfiltered podcast a internationally known vaccine expert, Dr. Sherry Tenpenny, who is obviously not for vaccinations, has done years of countless research, peer reviewed research, testing, and everything. She is a board certified osteopathic doctor and vaccine an expert, and I had her on my podcast. So if you want that podcast episode, drop a comment below and I'll send that to you so you can hear it for yourself. It's completely free info. Feel free to listen to that. You can also take her courses on that if you want to enlighten yourself and if you want to enlighten others in the process. But a lot of things that are happening, they do want to target, particularly Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, they do want to target melanated people with the vaccinations first. And I know many melanated people were protesting for the person that they showed on the news as being dead. However, this may be something you also want to protest against because they are trying to target melanated people and have been trying to target melanated people for years, killing them off. And also, they are trying to do a mandatory vaccine that will not prevent COVID-19 or coronavirus. It will actually make things worse. Like I said, I've had over 20 vaccinations and I've almost lost my life. So this is not me trying to push a belief. This is facts. This is research. And if you want to do your own research, I invite you to do that. Like I said, I did an interview with Dr. Tenpenny. If you want that interview, I will drop it in the comments below and I can send that to you. So it's a big stressor right now. Some people are saying wear the masks. Some people are saying masks off. And I always go with facts. If masks were safe, I'd be wearing it. As someone who has a medical condition and a doctor's note, as you all know, because like I said, I am a vaccine injured adult. I cannot have a mask on me. And there's also research about the masks and how they are not safe for people with health conditions. They are not safe for children. They're not safe in general because you're supposed to be inhaling the air. You're not supposed to be inhaling carbon dioxide. So again, Do your research on that. This is not me trying to push a belief. This is me giving you facts about that. Okay. So, again, do your research on it. I do want to hear from you. What are your thoughts about that? Um, do you mind wearing the mask? Why don't you mind wearing it if you don't? Why do you mind wearing it? And just drop comments below. I want to have a healthy discussion. I don't do the arguing thing. I don't do the in my feels. I just wanted to talk shit thing. I like having fact based, researched conversations on serious issues that are happening. You know, we weren't birthed. Men are born, women are birthed. We weren't birthed and or born, wearing masks. So this wasn't the way we were supposed to breathe. Now, if you're flying out of a parachute, obviously, if you're exercising, sometimes people wear certain masks. They have that happening. I have to look into that actually. Um, but in terms of just walking around and having, a face mask on or things like that, we weren't designed for that. And there's specific health reasons for it. So I always come from a pure place, from a health place, never from a place of, oh, I'm just pushing my belief. You know, it's always from that place. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want that interview with Dr. Tenpenny, I'll actually drop it in the comments below. And yeah, just let me know. Have a great day. Try not to watch the news today, maybe. Just go outside and enjoy the fresh air. Maybe try taking the mask. Maybe if you're one of those people who are like, no, I have to wear the mask, maybe try taking it off and breathing in, the air today and see how you feel. And that's another thing I wanted to focus on before I jump off of here. This is the perfect time to focus in on your nutrition because a mask is not going to save you from the virus. It's actually your immune system that's going to protect you from certain viruses. I did a video about how I used to get a virus and I almost went blind in this eye over here until I started using plant based medicines and changed my diet over. I haven't gotten it since, and I can see perfectly fine. It was a very dangerous virus. So, boosting your immunity, eating more foods higher in water content, higher in vitamin A, C, getting your vitamin D, which is actually a hormone. You want to check the vitamin D that you're intaking and make sure you're taking, multivitamin. And then in addition to that, try not eating a lot of fried foods. So you're getting enough nutrients because when the food is fried, you're cooking the nutrients out. So you want to make sure that you're focusing in on immune boosting foods and foods that support your respiratory function. That's why I always say, berries are good because they have a lot of antioxidants, which allow you to breathe better because you're getting your oxygen from those fruits. And that actually sounds yummy. I'm actually going to have those today. So that's also what I wanted to say to you. If you need any, I did free trainings on some of this stuff. If you want any of that stuff, you want that interview with Dr. Tenpenny about the vaccines, let me know and I will send that. Wonderful day. Have a stress-free day. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.